Hey, and welcome back to Sherial's Network Live, here coming to you from Las Vegas, this amazing city where we bring you tips, ideas, and strategies on taking your business to many levels beyond. And today I have in the studio with me Rick Rood. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. Well, thank you so much for being here. You know, I just met you, maybe a couple of months ago now through a mutual friend of ours. And you've got a really hot topic. And I really just had to get you on the show so that we could get the word out to people, because what it is that you've created, and you've created it, right?
I did, yes.
So you're the master of it. That's amazing.
Well, I have a team that helped me, but the vision came out of my head.
You're the master of it. You're the creator of it. You know, that's what we all want to do is, or most of us, we think about, if I could just create something that could go worldwide, wouldn't that be amazing? Well, most people aren't able to do that, and you have done it.
Well, you don't know this about me, but I own a software company, but I'm an inventor. I hold 7 patents, and I do create products, one of which, it's quite interesting, just hit the 300,000 units sold mark. Wow. It's a household vacuum appliance. And I've been doing that for about 12 years. And, writing software and all that type of business is very expensive. So that vacuum has supported that for the past 4 years, has been working on it.
Wonderful. But now we're here to talk about something else that you've created that business people can use. Any type of business person that's in really sales, I guess.
It was designed for independent salespeople, whether it's network marketing, insurance, real estate, anyone who is independent and sells their products, we help them tremendously.
So now, what is the name of it?
Magic Prospector.
And so they could go to the site, magicprospector.com.
Yes.
And you could go check it out. So you guys can all do that. Check it out at magicprospector.com. Now, what does it do?
Well, there are several softwares available in the world. When I say several, I mean maybe hundreds, that will help you get leads. And there are other ways of getting leads. So there's not a need for a new system to help get you leads. Also, every company, whether it's Amway or Aflac or whoever you're working with, has a back office. You can track your commissions, you can track your customer sales, you can track your hierarchies, you can track everything you need to track. What's missing is this chasm between having a lead and turning that lead into a customer. And we're the first software to do that.
Wow.
So
how can you, in a few words, tell us how you would do that?
Sure. It's all about people. They come and get involved in certain opportunities, especially network marketing. They rarely get all the tools they need to be successful.
That's true.
They're generally available, but they're not in a single place that's all set out for them. So we provide that to onboard someone, to show them exactly how to do what they need to do, in what order, so they can get started and up to speed on the products and the business they're getting involved in. After we do that, we have a thing called the Roadmap to Success that they click on every day, and it tells them what to do every day, step by step by step, to be successful. Now, these steps were also not figured out by me or my staff. They were figured out by people who are successful in the business that they are currently involved in. So there is no configuration. When you sign up for the system, you use a master code that's presented, and your system is 100% configured and ready to start working with immediately. We also have some mobile tools that are very unique in regards of getting people into your system. We have warm market cultivation tools. We have referral tools that haven't even been thought of yet, much less adapted into software.
Wow, that's amazing. So let's use Aflac. Could we use them as an example? Because you've mentioned Aflac, and everybody knows what Aflac is.
Yes.
Quack. Yeah, Quack the duck. Yes. That's right. So give us some examples of how it has helped Aflac to be even more successful.
Well, the gentleman that is putting our software through the trials for Aflac, he has been using it for about 4 months. He's been with Aflac for about 6 months, and he started, and he's He's a veteran. He was in the Army. He's very, very detailed and the most organized person I've ever met. But he had systems put together. There were 5 different systems to try to help him keep track of everything he was doing within his new Aflac career. When he saw our software, it obsoleted everything he had, and he started using it. Well, he did so well in the first 3 months of being an Aflac agent, he was awarded a contract. It's actually the 10th largest contract that Aflac has in the country.
Wow.
He and 2 other agents have it, and he got that because of the way he keeps track of things via our software.
Wow, that's amazing. So any business, like if you're in real estate, mortgage broker, financial planner, banking, network marketing, any kind of direct sales type or any kind of sales position where you need to talk to people and you need to keep track and you need to follow up and you need to send emails and you need to send voice messages, anything like that, texting, all of that is part of your system, right?
It is, and it's designed so that when you have that, we call them nuggets, that lead, you put that lead into the system and it tracks every step, every process, everything you need to do, tells you when to follow up, tells you what to say, tells you when to say it.
It gives you it dings on your phone or something, it tells you when to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, generally you should go into the system every day. It does things like when you put something into the system via your mobile app, it'll let you take pictures of their business cards of them. It'll let you make recordings of your voice up to 10 minutes so that when you go back to that,
10 minutes, wow.
yes. So when you go back to that file, next time you open it up, maybe you got 100 people that you put in the system at a convention or something. It tells you everything you know about that person, and you don't have to remember anything. So then you set it. It'll tell you when to follow up with them, what you need to do next, and then you just don't have to worry about it anymore. You can deal with 25 people and then not worry about it until the system tells you to worry about it again.
That's amazing.
And when we also have some things, and I said we don't do a lot of lead harvesting, but we do have landing pages, which for those folks that may not know, it's a page that you have a link to, and it asks for name, phone number, and email address. And when they put that information in and they click submit, it sends them an email. And that could be anything from an ebook to a video to whatever you want to send them. And it says, hey, thanks for your interest. I'll be getting a hold of you in a couple days. So it sends them that email automatically. It also sends the agent or salesperson an email that says, hey, someone just looked at your stuff. They're interested, and here's their number, and here's their email address. And then when you go and log into your system, all that information's there automatically.
Wow. So imagine, here living in Las Vegas, and many cities have this, but we have huge conventions, and we have thousands of people that attend there. So I could be going to one of those conventions, and I could meet 200 or 300 people, really, in a period of a few days, and then I could leave that convention with them all in my phone, and me remembering everything. I didn't have to remember it because it's in my phone, right?
Well, it's not actually in your phone. It's in your system, which is in the cloud.
In my system, which is in my phone, still. Well, that's where I see it, is in my phone.
But when you go and log into the system,
yes,
the next time you go to work, right?
Whether I went to my computer or whatever, when I log in, all right. But I also have this little app here. You see that app? That's it. And so you can put it right in your phone. Yes, it works through your phone,
but it allows, what it does is very unique, is it takes all that information that you just put in your phone and it puts it into a web-based website called Magic Prospector. So when you go there to work, it is already there. So and this feature came up because I was meeting with some network marketers, and I said, ladies, how do you do business? Well, I collect cards all week, and at the end of the week, I get them and I put them into a spreadsheet, and I just remember what I talked about. I said, well, what if that was automatic, and you just put their name, took a picture of their card, and made a voice recording, and then when you got home, whether it was a week later, the same day, whatever, it was all automatically input into your system. Input's a big problem with people who get a lot of leads. It's a lot of work. So our system does that automatically.
So you saw the need, and you, with your magical mind, you created it. And you see, this is what it looks like. So, and so I could just put in your name and your phone number. Even I don't even have to have an email to do it. Nope. And then I can talk the notes about you, because I just met you, perhaps, and then I save it, and it's there. It's very amazing. So go to the App Store on your phone, and you can download it there and try it out for 14 days. Can't you, for free?
Well, yes, but you need to go online to magicprospector.com, get a free trial.
Get a free
You
trial.
set up your page, takes 2 or 3 minutes. Then you go to the App Store.
Oh, then you go to the App Store. Sorry, guys, I was backwards.
Because the app is free, but you need to use the same login credentials that you set up for your website as you do for the. There's actually a 15-day trial.
So magicprospector.com. All right, and so if you are in any kind of a sales position of any kind, where that you have contacts and leads and you want to keep track of them, even like for myself, now I do a lot of business on Facebook. You might know that because I might have met you there. And so I can take those contacts and put them into my system, into my Magic Prospector system, because Facebook doesn't tell me when to follow up, because what happens in that list of all those emails, people get lost in the shuffle, right? So I take the name out because I've just been speaking to you about a particular thing. Maybe you want marketing, maybe you want, who knows. And so I add them, and then I put in my note, and there it is.
Yes, you also would put in the next time you want to converse with that person.
When I'm going to follow up.
And then it'll tell you when you need to do that, so you never forget.
It'll
tell
give
you
me the
why you need
reminder.
to do it, too, because there's statuses and steps, and everything's all automatically set up.
It's a brilliant system. You're a brilliant guy. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much for being here. We'll have to have you
Appreciate
back and check in and see what's happening, because this is quite new, isn't it?
Well, we've been using it for about 3 years. One particular company. It's probably the longest beta test that's ever been around in software. But I'm a perfectionist and I want it to be right. But it was released to the public, if you will, about 2 months ago.
Awesome. So it's relatively new. For all of you, it's brand new. So thank you so much for being here,
Thank
Rick.
you.
And again, go to magicprospector.com. Not prospects. It's magicprospector.com.
Yes.
And check it out. And Rick, thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time with Sherial's Network Live.